cup of Wesson oil, 2 cups of sugar, okay, and then 2 cups of all-purpose flour.
What's this thing we're making today? What's it called?
Apple crunch.
Ooh, I love it already.
Good fall dessert. Okay, and then we have 1/4 a teaspoon of baking soda.
All right.
And 1/4 a teaspoon of salt. We'll get this mixed up first. It's kind of going to be a little bit of a dry mixture. Okay, now we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla.
You just got that memorized, huh?
Yeah. 2 eggs. Once you've got this all mixed up, you want to take 2 cups of apples.
What kind of apples are we using?
We used Honey Crisps today.
Oh, that's my favorite.
So we just dice them up and then pour them in. And you can use pecans or walnuts. We chose 2 cups of walnuts.
All right.
And there we go.
Wow, this is starting to come together.
Now, get your muscles out. Let's get all of it blended together. Okay, and then you've got a 9 by 13 greased pan. I'm going to pour that in there. Drop that for a minute. I mean, literally, you just need to drop it in there.
Oh, I love it.
And then you're just going to take your hands and mash this down into your pan.
Look at that. That looks
It's going to be good.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be good.
Feels a little on the healthier side, too, which is nice. While we're eating all these sweets this fall.
Yes.
Think oats could go in there, too?
You probably could, yeah. We're going to bake it for 40 minutes on 350.
Okay.
And then you'll just cut it into squares.
Sounds great.
I believe that's going to be a good one.
All right.
Okay, let's see our apple crunch.
Ooh, baby.
Oh, it looks
appley
delicious.
and crunchy. Oh my goodness, look at that.
Okay, should we let it cool just a minute before we cut it?
Yeah,
or
we can.
should we cut it?
I don't know. What do you think? You think we should let it cool for a second? Probably can't eat it quite yet.
Yeah, probably cool it for maybe 5 minutes.
All right, we're gonna sprinkle it with a little cinnamon toast crunch dust.
Yes, and that just might give a little extra to the apples. It's not a real sweet dessert. There we go.
Wow. Why don't you just grab that little piece right there and try a little bite?
Oh, yes. Nope. Give it a little apple there. It's good.
That's good you added that cinnamon on there.
I like the consistency of it. It's good.
All right, what we got going on today?
Okay, we've greased an 8 by 8 baking sheet. I'm going to set it aside. We are going to take 1 2/3 cups of oatmeal. Put it in our bowl. 3/4 cup of sweetened coconut. Half, there's another 1/4. Okay, a 1/2 cup of regular sugar. A pinch of salt. I'm not really sure why they need a pinch of salt, but we'll put it in there.
Just that little
And
bit.
a stick of melted butter. Okay, I'm gonna mix this up first before I put my melted butter in there.
That's smart.
Make sure. This is gonna be our crust for the dish.
Okay, we're making Dolce de Leche bars.
Okay, there's our stick of butter. It's all mixed up good.
Okay.
So I've got a little 4th measuring cup out here, and I'm gonna stop. Okay. Now you're going to take your 8x8.
Okay.
And you're going to dump your mixture in here. And we're going to press it down.
Nice firm press.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's starting to look good.
Okay, we've got it all packed to the bottom. Now you're going to take 1/2 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. We're going to spread them over there. We've got our chocolate. Spread them out. We're going to take a can of
Dolce de leche.
Okay. Speaker. And it says you just kind of move it or put it around in it because you can't really spread this.
Yeah, it's pretty thick. It's like a caramel. You say caramel or caramel?
I say caramel. Caramel.
Caramel.
Everybody
caramel.
says it different.
Yeah.
It's delicious. I do know that.
Thing is, however your mama says it, you say it that
Yeah.
way.
Depends on how south you go
Yeah.
or how north. Okay, now, the key to this is spray your spatula with a little bit of cooking spray.
Yes, so we did spray it down. That helped a lot.
Oh,
with
it did.
spreading
Look
it
at that.
around.
Yes. That looks so much better.
Finally had a good idea in the kitchen.
Yes. Now, we're going to take that 1/4 cup that we had left.
Oh, yes.
And we're going to sprinkle it over the top of it.
All right.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to try it.
And we're going to bake this for about 30 minutes. And then you let it cool and you can cut it into bars.
All right.
Okay? Here we go to the oven. 350 for 30 minutes. Oh, that looks good.
Looks so good.
Cut it open and see that chocolate in there.
We got dulce de leche.
Oh, looking good. They have to give me a little. You hear that little crunch?
Mm-hmm.
More caramels. Let me go for this one.
Yum, look at that.
Oh, look. That smells delicious.
Looks great.
Okay. I'll take a little bite.
Oh, yeah.
That's really good.
All right.
Okay, we've got some strawberry cake mix. Dump it in your bowl. Okay, and we're going to take 1 cup of oil, a box of vanilla instant pudding, four eggs, okay, we're going to get this mixed up.
All right.
We're going to add a special ingredient.
Can't wait.
Now, you're going to take a 12-ounce can of Mountain Dew.
Love that sound.
Pour it in our cake mix. It won't be thick after this.
I bet not.
It's a little thick, but now that'll thin that right up.
Look at all that fizzy goodness.
Like good carbonation.
We're calling this Mountain Dew cake.
Yes. Just get this stirred up. It might take just a few minutes to get it stirred up good. Okay, we got
Oh,
the
that
Mountain Dew.
looks good.
All stirred. Well, you can smell that strawberry cake too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now you're going to pour it in a 9 by 13. It's got to bake for 30 minutes. No, excuse me, 50 minutes.
50 minutes. Wow.
At 350.
So it's going to take a minute
Yes.
for 50 minutes.
But you can, in the meantime, be making your icing because you can pour your icing over when the cake comes out of the oven.
Great. So we're going to stick it in the oven and then come back and do that.
Yes. So we're going to take this over here to our oven and bake it for 50 minutes.
All All right.
Oh, it's almost, we could go ahead. To this butter, we're gonna add a 20 ounce of crushed pineapple. Juice and all is going in.
All right.
What you're gonna do is heat all this up, and when the cake gets done, you're gonna pour it over the warm cake.
Ooh.
Okay, so with that, you're also gonna add a cup of sugar.
It's a very detailed cake, huh?
Yes. And a cup of coconut flakes, sweetened.
All right, so we got the coconut flakes.
Okay, just get that all mixed up. And then it calls for 5 tablespoons of cornstarch, which will thicken the mixture up.
Saving that starch for last.
Now we're gonna add our 5 tablespoons, I've already measured it out, into our mixture.
Of cornstarch?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a little at a
A
time.
little bit at a time. Okay. That's smart.
So it don't clump up on me. Okay, now see how good and thick that icing is?
Now it's thick.
Now just let it sit while our cake is baking, and then you'll put it on the warm cake.
Awesome. All right, let's take a look.
Oh,
Ooh.
don't that look scrumptious?
Nice and fluffy.
Strawberry cake.
Alrighty. Yum.
Let me, okay, now your icing that we cooked earlier,
Oh yeah,
while
the
it's
mixture.
warm, we're gonna put it on the cake.
Look at that. This is the best Mountain Dew cake I've ever seen.
Oh, this is gonna be a good cake.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I like my, but
Spread
to
it
smell
around.
it, if you could smell it right now,
Mm-hmm.
y'all would
Can
be
you guys
enjoying
smell
it.
that? Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Just get it nice and spread.
and it was not a lot to it.
All right.
Okay, let's let him try this.
Cut off a little piece.
Corner.
Oop. Slipping out. Slippery.
Oh, it's because it's good and warm. But that, look at the steam
This is
coming off of
moist
that.
cake too. Look at that. Mmm. Okay, let's give it a little try. Mmm. That is super good.
Anything we could do different?
Honestly, no. That one.
Okay.
All
I
right.
need 1 3/4 cup of sugar.
Nice. You're just doing that. You got that good feel for it.
Yes. And then you're going to need a cup of oil, vegetable oil. You're going to mix the two together, and you'll need your hand mixer.
We got it.
And we're going to beat this up.
All right.
Once we've got that kind of mixed up, you're going to add in 2 eggs. A teaspoon of vanilla. One teaspoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon.
Love cinnamon.
Okay, sprinkle that in there. And we're gonna mix this up. A little pinch of salt, just because it's the apples.
Mm-hmm.
Throw it over your shoulder. Okay, we're gonna mix this up and then we'll add our flour.
All right. Awesome.
Okay, we got that mixed up. Now we're gonna add 2 1/2 cups of self-rising flour.
Yum.
2 1/2. There we go. We're gonna blend it all together.
All right. All right.
Okay, it's kind of
Looking
thick,
good.
but that's okay. Take 3 cups of apples, which we've got ours pre-measured.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna put our
Oh,
apples in here. All kind of thick. Okay, here we go.
You just got to get on in there.
Okay, get our apples. Fold them into our mixture. And 1 cup of pecans.
Mm-mm.
It's going to be delicious. You pour
Look at
this
that
in your
mixture.
9 by 13 greased cake pan. Get your arm work out, because
Yeah, it looked like you were getting a nice workout there.
yeah, it's rather stiff.
Look at that nice
That
mixture.
looks good. To final topping, or took some caramels, chopped them up, and we're going to top it on here.
Yum.
Took the store-bought caramels, chopped them up. Now we're going to just layer it on the top. Going to
Yum.
bake it at 350 for about 30 minutes.
That looks so good.
Oh, it's going to be good.
Look at all those little caramels.
Can't go wrong with caramels.
This is going to melt so good in the oven, huh?
Yes. Okay, now we'll go in the oven. We'll put our timer on 30 minutes. So that's going to be a really good cake.
All right.
Okay, let's look at our caramel apple.
Wow, look at that thing. Looks so
Just right
good.
toasty.
Wow.
Okay, we'll probably let it cool for a minute and then we'll check it out.
All right,
Let's
get a
try
little
this.
taste. Hear those nuts crunching.
Well, it's still warm. Oh, look at that. And I want to make sure we get our caramel on there too.
Oh yeah, it's all melty
Break
good.
all the...
Oop.
That's good. I think I could have added a little bit more cinnamon.
All right, Kim, what we got?
We're going to try a new little concoction today. We've got some spice cake mix. I'm going to dump our cake mix in the bowl. We're going to add 1 cup of water,
All right.
half a cup of vegetable oil. Can be substitute with applesauce. Don't have any applesauce.
Oh, really?
3 eggs. Okay, then we're going to just mix this together. This time of year, spice cakes are good to have. So we thought we'd try a little different. Get it all
A
mixed
little
up.
take on it.
Okay, we got it all mixed up now.
Nice.
Now we're going to take a bag of spice drops
Yum.
and add them in it. I don't know
Okay.
how this will be, but we're going to try it. Just going to dump.
Oh, wow.
I don't want all the extra sugar in there.
So this is like a spice drop cake.
Yes. And we're just going to mix it in there.
That looks so cool.
And then we're going to bake it at 350 for about 28 minutes, 30 minutes.
Okay.
And some cream cheese frosting. Oh, it's going to
I
be
like all those little
good.
drops in there.
Yes. I'd say when they cook, they're going to kind of melt, I think. That's just my thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the jelly.
That's going to look real interesting inside.
Yes, it is. So, you level it off there.
All right.
And we're going to the oven.
Ooh.
Oh, it looks good and it
Looking
smells
good.
delicious.
Ooh, I smell that spice cake.
We'll have to let it cool a few minutes before we put our icing on there.
Okay.
But then we'll have a reveal how good it tastes.
Yum.
Can't wait to cut it open and see the gummy drops.
Me too. All right, we let it cool down. Now it's time for some little icing.
We've got some rich and creamy cream cheese icing.
Awesome.
I did zap it for about 15 seconds.
That's
So
how you got that melty.
Yes. And this way, you don't need as much. I don't like cakes with a bunch of icing. It just gives it a thin layer,
Oh yeah, that's smart.
kind of like a cinnamon roll almost. We always have lots of desserts at ours.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, cut right down the middle.
Ditto. Oh, look.
Yeah, can you cut out a nice big piece so we can see what's in
Yes,
there?
I'm going to go right
Can I
in
have
the
a
middle.
piece of cake too?
Okay.
Wow, look at that big old piece.
See the gumdrops? They all
Oh,
go to the
yeah.
bottom.
Mm.
See, get your big old bite of there where them gumdrops are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let me try me a bite.
Oh,
Oh, look
wow.
here. Look here.
Look at that.
Did you get a gumdrop on that one?
Here, I do.
There
I have
you
a
go.
red one. I love red.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
It's good.
Doing. Oh, well,
Yum. What are we calling this?
this is going to be a chocolate cherry dump cake.
Wow.
A lot of people like chocolate covered cherries.
So you're spreading it around.
Spreading 2 cans of cherry pie filling on the bottom of your 9x13. And we're going to take some hot fudge and just kind of dollop it around through here. Sorry for the sound.
Oh, I don't mind.
I guess I don't really, kind of
Just kind of mix it
mix
around in
it.
there.
Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah, so that chocolate will get all over. Kind of like a marble effect.
Uh-huh.
Once you have the marble effect, then you're going to take 1 box of yellow cake mix.
Mm.
We're going to put that on top.
Love it.
Okay. Then we'll take and just flatten it out over our cherry chocolate.
Get a nice spread.
And we'll pat it down just a little bit. Then we're going to add a cup of pecans over the top.
Love it.
Or you can just sprinkle them.
That's how you know they're a real one. And they just sprinkle it. They don't need
Yes.
no measuring cup or nothing.
You can kind of tell how many you want.
Just like Meemaw did.
Okay, then we're going to take a stick of butter. And we already
See.
melted our butter.
Got a melted stick. Okay.
And then we're going to drizzle it over the very top.
Yeah.
Try and go a little slow where it can try and cover all of the cake mix. If you see it doesn't sometime after you bake, you can always add a little bit of butter with it.
Always add more butter.
Yes. Okay, we're going to bake it for 35 minutes at 350.
Man, this is looking good.
Plus the cherries will bubble up to help with some of the dry as
Absolutely.
well. Okay.
All right, let's take a look.
Okay, we got our chocolate
Whoa.
cherry. Oh my goodness. Now that's going to look good.
That is a nice dumpy right there.
Probably going to have to cool just a minute. And we'll give it a try.
Look at it bubbling. All right.
Okay, let's try our dump cake.
Ooh. Look at that.
Oh,
Oh, I can see the chocolate too.
yeah. Get me a little chocolate with cherry. It's good.
All right, what do we got here, Sean?
All right, we're gonna make some Iowana s'mores here. These are gonna be some thickums cookies. So first we gotta take each one, place it in each hole in the baking tin. Now this is the important part. We wanna push it down. You wanna make a nice little hole because we're gonna throw something in there for each one. All right, so next, we're gonna throw some marshmallows inside of each one.
Does it matter how many? You just
No, you just want to, you can be generous with it. We're talking s'mores here, Okay. Now we're going to throw this in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes. All right, let's take a look.
wowzers.
Oh my gosh.
They're like the perfect golden
Look
color,
at
just
that.
how Mama likes them.
Now that's what you call, I want a s'more. Just take a look at that for a minute.
Wow.
All right, now typically over there in Iowa, they put some Hershey bars, but we got some Kisses on hand, so we're gonna do that
We love kissing.
right here in the middle. We love Kisses, chocolate ones. Put that in the middle. Ooh, look at that.
Wowzers.
So we're gonna let that melt. While we're doing that, we're gonna take these graham crackers. We gotta crush them up. Stick them in a Ziploc bag. And just crush those babies up. Now we're gonna take some of this, just kind of sprinkle it over the top.
I love how it just rolls off your fingers.
Me too. We'll let it cool for a second. We're gonna pull it out of there and
All right, let's flip these puppies over. Hopefully we got some good little nuggies.
I know, I'm trying to keep it with the graham cracker not coming out.
If you do it fast enough, it'll work.
All
3,
right.
2, 1. Oh, I can't wait to see these.
Hold on. There we go.
Wowzers!
Oh.
Look at that.
Wow, look at it. All right, let's take one. Oh.
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 Oh. Oh.
All right, let's take this one.
Wow.
Wow, look at
Wow.
that.
Look at it. Break that apart. Let's see
Let
what's
me just
inside.
Look at that.
Ooey gooey
Look
masterpiece.
at the ooey gooey. It's a little hot, so I might wait.
Take a bite of that.
Should I take a bite? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Iowa.